Susul. Hello, and welcome to Under the Plumbob, the podcast about all things related to our favorite game, The Sims. The podcast is produced independent and ad-free by a few friends with similar interests in all forms of The Sims, and also we like puns. My name is Caitlin, and I don't usually go here, but here I am.
She doesn't go here, but today she does. She's ours now.
Who is that?
Hey! Hi, guys! It's Vanity! I sound like I've been put in a blender! 'Tis the season for shitty colds! Welcome!
Yep. Vanity's a little bit broken, so I'm gonna try to make sure that she doesn't have to talk too much. We don't want to break her permanently. And me being Ava, I'm Ava. Hello, you know who I am.
And today we are talking about Sims life stories.
Hey, did we say that we're Team Cowplant, or are we just going to assume you all know?
Like, we're like 2/3 of Team Cowplant and 1/3 of Team Llama, right?
We're Team Cowplama.
I like that. Let's go with that. We're Cowplama. I like that.
Cowplama.
I'm here for
It kind of sounds like one of those things you see in comic books, like the kapow kind of like bubbles. Kaplama.
All right, guys. So this is all about life stories. Hold on.
It is.
I'm gonna cough and see if I can get this to work a little better. So
Go for it.
Clear it out.
Please. I muted that so you didn't have to hear it. It was a little gross.
Appreciated.
You sound better though.
You do sound better.
I got a little got a little loogie out, you know. It's cool. Everything's fine.
You're fine.
Okay, all right. So we're talking about life stories, and that's because I love life stories. It's my favorite Sims game, and of course I sound like bovine fecal matter whenever we talk about it. Yeah, I got that from Degrassi, by the way, from many years ago. I think Paige Michaelchuk said bovine fecal matter, and I've been saying it ever since. It's bullshit, if you guys don't know.
We figured. Thank you, Vanity.
I just want to make sure everybody knew what I was saying. And also, Degrassi, if you've never seen it, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go.
I'm surprised you've seen it because it's Canadian, and I figured being from Texas, it doesn't make it like to the south.
First of all,
I have also seen it, and I'm not even American or Canadian. So
first of all, Degrassi is universal. Second of all, I've also seen The Tribe, which is a fucking New Zealand show. So
What is The Tribe?
Oh, it's great. Offline, guys. It's the most, like, a virus wipes out all of the adults. So all such as all these kids, and they form little tribes. And
I'm writing it down.
You follow the group called the Mall Rats, and then they all are like in a mall.
are they Kevin Smith fans?
They're actually just all in a mall. It's actually, I think, all on Amazon Prime. So
Yeah.
it's great. I mean, you have to get past the first. I mean, there are children actors, so it's not like the best acting ever, but it's great. It's a great storyline. Go watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a New Zealand show called The Tribe.
I got Prime for Good Omens, and that is literally the only reason I would ever get Prime. So I'll pass.
I think it's also on YouTube.
There's a couple good shows on Prime.
I mean,
These days I'm watching The Americans right now.
Carnival Row, guys. Anyway.
It's on my list. Amazon Prime.
Okay. All right. So I have Prime because I need
Hydrate.
I need delivery. Yeah, already choo choo. It's been like I don't know why you're thinking anything different. It's the name of our place. We're just Team Choo Choo.
Choo
choo.
Paige Michaelchuk. Yes, by the way, the inn. Noggin was turned into the inn, and then it's where all the Degrassi episodes were on. And there, by the way, if you have a Fire Stick, and you have and you have Fire Stick, and you have Prime, because you have Fire Stick, obviously. You have IMBD TV. I repeat, all of the seasons of Degrassi, The Next Generation, are on there. You're
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing. What the hell is a Fire
welcome.
Stick?
A Fire Stick is it's a thing you plug into your TV so that you can like have all the apps on your TV.
Uh-huh.
Like it has like like so you can have like Netflix, whatever. Because my TV in my bedroom's not a smart TV, so I have a Fire Stick for it. Yeah. You're welcome, Melissa, friendly neighborhood editor. You have to go watch Degrassi now.
So I have a smart TV, and they're cool for a little while, but now that everything is being released, my TV doesn't update for the new apps. So I couldn't watch like HBO Now. Since my TV's like 5 years old, I have to watch it on my computer until I got my my Chromecast thing. So just get a regular TV and get a Chromecast or a
Fire Stick. I have both, something. But that's because
I have Netflix. That is what I have.
Oh man. Yes, by the way, so just letting you guys know, if you have the Fire Stick, though, IMBD TV, you can watch a lot of random shit for free. It just has commercials. Literally the same, like, 4 commercials. Like, if you have Hulu with commercials, think about those same 4 commercials, and that's what you get on, like, IMBD TV. It's pretty annoying, but it's whatever. But it's free. So, yay! Anyway, we're talking about life stories. That was a real big train tangent. All right.
Those are the stories of our lives.
Story of our life.
TVs we watch.
Give you home, drive along, inside. Story of my life.
This has been your signature Vanity sing-along. Can't have an episode without one.
You really can't. Okay. All right. So if you don't know what Life Stories is, have you been listening? Because I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it like in every episode for the last like 6 episodes.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that might actually be correct.
To the point where, like, I said, if you want that link, send an email. We've gotten like 4 emails. Like, I want to play Life Stories, and I'm like, oh yes, you do.
But now, it's like it's not a choo-choo. You can actually talk about it in episodes. So tell us all about it, Vanity.
Okay, so first of all, guys, Life Stories came out in like 2007, which was great because that was the year that I joined the military. I joined the military in 2006 in August. I went to basic, went to tech school, and I got to my first base in the very end of December, like right after Christmas of 2006. So in February of I was playing The Sims on I couldn't play The Sims because my Hella has a laptop and it was not going to hold The Sims. Just throwing it out there, guys. It wasn't going to work. So they came out with Life Stories like the next month after I got there, and your girl ran and got it real quick and was able to play The Sims. It was so great because, you know, if you go back and listen to that lovely the back on how Sims has helped you episode back in the day, you'll notice that I had no friends and I was really depressed. So The Sims was great.
You made me cry during that episode, BT Dubs.
Oh,
because I used Sims the same way, so I was just like, me too. So I was like crying listening to it. I was like, same.
Well, there it is. You basically summed it up. I played Sims because I had no friends. Thanks for that. I've been avoiding that episode because I don't want to deal with that part of my life just yet, but I guess it's out there now. Thanks.
I was happy I missed them because I was like, I would have definitely cried like in the episode talking about it. So I was like, I'm happy I wasn't recording yet. I dodged it.
Dodge that bullet. Oh, yeah. No, well, I just bend it back to you like in Wanted. Boom. Okay.
Oh, God.
Which is, by the way, a very underrated movie. Anybody? Wanted? No one? Anyone?
I do love me some James McAvoy.
I love James McAvoy.
I don't know.
Mr. Tumnus.
Also, James McAvoy is just, he can get it. He's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway.
So pretty eyes.
Mm-hmm. You got a pretty mouth.
Got really intense.
I am uncomfortable. Please move along. We are talking about life stories.
Yes, I do credit James McAvoy as Mr. Tumnus because that's how I first realized he existed. Because I was younger. I looked him up after that.
I mean, I know who Mr. Tumnus is, but I don't know who James McAvoy is. Who is James McAvoy?
Wait, have you
played
seen
Mr. Tumnus.
Shameless, the original?
Also,
No.
the young Xavier.
Yeah.
In the X-Men
No,
movies.
no, none of that.
You've never seen
no.
the X-Men movies? The new
I get after X-Men too, okay? I couldn't deal with it anymore.
X-Men First Class is legitimately good. Like,
So
if you
good.
only watch one X-Men movie, I say it's First Class.
Have you seen Atonement with Keira Knightley?
No.
Oh, fuck me, man. What else is he? He's been in so many things, but my brain cannot take it.
He's been in a lot, but Atonement was like a big Academy Award one. His money-making one is probably the X-Men series.
Fucking Atonement, man. That movie ripped my soul out. I have not watched it since the one time I saw it. I saw it and never watched it again. Fuck.
So that's exactly why I refuse to watch it. I don't like sad media.
Look.
Oh, yeah, he
And yet I still went to the new Star Wars movie. Sorry, I went there again. No, continue.
Look, this is the thing about Atonement. I didn't know it was going to be sad. I didn't know. I saw it in theaters. My best friend and I saw it in theaters, and we didn't know. We got fucking 1-2 punch with that movie, and I was pissed.
Oh, no.
Fuck you.
But really, what did you expect about a movie with Keira Knightley called Atonement?
Well, look, okay. The way they get you at the end, they do like a okie doke on you. Fucking, they okie doked you. You thought it was ending well, and then it's like, never mind, we lied, and then they take it back.
Oh,
I've never heard that phrase before, and I want to hear it all the time now.
But the okie doke.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, you did not know that who James McAvoy is when he famously played the UPS guy in Muppets Most Wanted? Come on now.
Stop it.
He plays Nomeo in Nomeo and Juliet.
I haven't seen that either.
That's a fucking cartoon. You wouldn't know him anyway.
Melissa gave me his IMDb, so now I'm just going through it.
Have you seen Split? Or the Unbreakable series? You know, Unbreakable and then Glass. And then, no? Okay.
I'm going to start out, how haven't you seen this movie list? And then we'll just go back and forth on it. We'll do this later.
Okay.
Welcome to Under the Movie Screen. We are now a movie podcast, it would seem.
Under the popcorn.
Under the popcorn. I like it. Oh my god, that could be a spin-off. That could be the second podcast in our network, guys.
Yeah.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
And then we could have a gaming podcast as well called Under the Joystick.
Under the mouse.
Under the
keyboard. Under the
under the console. Oh wait, no.
That's Dom.
That's Dom.
We can't steal his platform.
Okay. Anyway. All right, back to this. I don't know where I started at this. Okay, anyway. Where the fuck was I? Okay.
Good question.
Anyway, so Life Stories came out. And basically, the whole purpose of Life Stories, again, if you don't remember this, because we covered this back when I was talking about Life Stories to begin with, it was Sims 2, but it was optimized for laptops, because laptops back in 2007, for all of you youngins, could not run shit.
No.
They could barely run Microsoft Office, okay? They were glorified paperweights. And
played solitaire on them and Minesweeper. And that's what you did.
And you can maybe play Spider Solitaire if you're getting real froggy. They basically were things that they ran. They were Chromebooks. Laptops back in the day were Chromebooks. That was it. They had no operating system on the inside. They had no power on the inside. They were just giant paperweights. Anyway, so you couldn't play The Sims because The Sims takes a lot of fucking power. And also lower-end desktops can also not run the Sims 2 very well, which is funny because Sims 2 wasn't that bad. Fucking
computers weren't that great, though.
Fucking Sims 3 and all its bloat.
My desktop computer I had in high school, like we had an older desktop that we played The Sims on. I would do my homework as Sims 2 loaded, and I only had Nightlife for most of my Sims 2 career. I had the main game and Nightlife.
Yep. I did tell you about this, I think, in our nostalgia episode, but when I played The Sims 2 and my friend Natalie came over for a new expansion day, It always took ages to save because we'd been playing stuff. So we'd just like get ready for bed and then lay down in bed and the computer was still saving. And then every like couple of minutes we'd pop up our head and go, nope, still saving, lie back down. And then maybe like half an hour later it'd be saved.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, guys. Those were the dark ages.
And my computer was decent for the time.
Well, my laptop was brand new. Like that, I bought it in 2006. It was a brand new laptop, and it still could barely play The Sims. Okay, take it back. I think I had The Sims on, but it like was really, really slow. So anyway, so Sims 2 came out. I mean, Sims 2. Sims Life Stories came out, and it basically, it has a story mode. I think it had a free play mode. It has free play mode as well, but it has a story mode.
It did.
The whole point of it is that it was very, very much like a console game. It had a storyline. Your first thing, you log in and you play Riley's story. Now, Riley Harlow is amazing. I love her. You have Vincent, but I don't play Dude Sims, so I never actually played his story. But apparently, according to the notes, his story is pretty bomb diggity.
It's dramatic.
I just never played it.
Same though. I don't really play as dudes, so I never played his story either, but I think I might actually have to now.
Right. Okay, so you have the open-ended classic mode where you make your own sim and then you choose how they live their life, blah, 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 blah. But that was not the point of Life Stories for me. The point of Life Stories was to play out the pre-made people. Like, that's why I liked it so much. And so you first originally get Riley's story. You don't get Vincent's story until later. Like, it's also probably why I didn't play it. Like, you have to play through Riley's story quite a bit, and then his story pops up.
Yeah, that was... I wonder if just in case you didn't like it, Vincent's story came up. I would wonder why.
Well, I think it's to teach you how to play. Like, Riley's also your tutorial. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So I think you had to get through certain points, and then they're like, okay, well, now that you know what you're doing, you can always switch stories if you don't want to play her story anymore. You can go to Vincent's story or whatever. So...
I always thought it was more of a change of perspective, like they did with like 50 Shades and stuff. Is like it's the same story, but now it's from his point of view.
Ma'am.
Now it's Twilight from Edward's point of view.
Yes.
Why do we have to bring up 50 Shades of Stupid? Why did that have to happen? Why do we
look? I've just recently been confronted with it again this week, and if I have to suffer, you all have to suffer with me. I love you.
Confronted? Did someone throw the book at you? What happened?
You know what? I would have preferred if they did. No, I actually went into a multimedia store recently, and it was playing on the screen.
Ew.
The trailer was playing on the screen.
The trailer? Why?
Yeah.
They're old movies. Don't play that trailer.
I don't know. It was like a mishmash of trailers. I think of like movies that came out this year or in the past decade or something. I don't know. But it was just like just one trailer after another, and all of a sudden there I was and there they were, and then I was gone. I'm pretty sure I didn't even buy what I went in to buy.
That's uncomfortable.
It just runs away.
That's uncomfortable. I don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't either, but c'est la vie.
Say you will, say you won't, say you
pretty
do
much
what I do. Okay. Anyway, that's
Bewitched was great, man.
That's on our playlist, guys. Anyway, okay, so Riley is in Four Corners. That's the name of the town that you're in. And that's also where you free play. So, like, if you don't want to play the Riley story, which why the fuck would you not want to play Riley's story? She's in Four Corners. So Riley Harlow, she wants to meet new people and seek excitement and perhaps find love. Really, that just kind of sounds like a dating profile.
They all do. They all do.
It's like, what?
Wasn't that like the start of every other kind of like sitcom back in the day? Was like, she just moved into the neighborhood and she's looking for love.
You're gonna
or a Nora Ephron movie.
She's successful. Like Vincent's is literally, he's successful in business, but not successful in love. Whoa.
So his story is basically a Nora Ephron movie.
Oh, God. Oh. So dramatic. It's so dramatic. I'm so excited for us to get there. You don't even know.
Okay, so Riley's story is pretty chill, actually. So her aspiration is fortune, whose isn't, and she wants to become a mogul, because, I mean, I don't want to do that, but who doesn't? All right, so Riley's story starts off, and she lost her job. Well, there goes your fortune part.
Mogul, what? Nothing.
Mogul, that trash can you had to live in, grouch. So she's facing eviction because, well, you have no job, you have no money, you can't live in your house. So she turns to her Aunt Sharon. She's like, "Hey, Aunt Sharon, I need to live with you." And her Aunt Sharon's like, "Okay, come stay with me in Four Corners till you get back on your feet." And that's where Riley's story starts.
We'll do the ripple effect and go.
Yep.
So, as soon as she gets there, Aunt Sharon's like, "Ooh, I gotta go." She deuces the fuck out.
Peace.
You're like, "What the fuck? I don't know anybody. Now I gotta, okay, bye." And you're like, "Aunt Sharon, come back." So fucking Mickey and Fiona and Agora, like, Agora? That's her name?
That's a name, man.
Well, her name was Agora Chachki, which is even worse. Like, ma'am. They show up and they're like, "Hi, friends," and here's like they're like the welcome wagon.
Mm-hmm.
They just like show up at Sharon's like leaving in her cab, and here come these fuckers. They're like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have some friends now." So then like you have to like so you have tasks to do. The whole point of this thing is you have like things you have to do each day, kind of a deal. Like complete these tasks, kind of like the Sims mobile game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when you were saying that. It sounds like the mobile game.
It is. It's kind of, but not on your phone, and a lot better.
None of us play. Do any of us play the Sims mobile game?
I tried. It was annoying.
I tried as well. Didn't get into it.
There's a lot of time gate stuff.
Yeah, I hate time gated stuff.
I hate time gated things, and in this it's not time gated. You have tasks to do, which is okay. Kind of equate it to whenever you have tasks to do, like if you have Get Famous.
I get a stay from home job and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A job, a work from home situation.
Yeah, or if you have to do like the actor thing, and you go to your little thing and you have things you have to do. It's like that, as opposed to fucking wait 75 minutes. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. So anyway, I mean, I get the point of timed things for mobile phones, but maybe because you're probably doing something else, like working or having a life, so that you can do your tasks and then like wait a little bit and then come back, I guess. But what if
I'm doing none of those things? I want to play the game that I downloaded.
Truth.
Yep.
Okay, so after you finish your first day of doing your tasks, like fucking she invites Mickey over. She's like, "I'm gonna invite Mickey over," and this fucker brings over fucking Agora, and you're just like, I didn't ask. She's looking for love, guys, not a threesome.
I did not invite you over. I invited Mickey over.
And, well, he said I'm inviting over old Chachki over here, so here she comes. So the whole point is like, she's looking for love, right? So she starts to flirt with. It's actually really funny in the game. Like, she starts to flirt. Like, one of your goals is to flirt with Mickey. So you flirt with him, and you don't realize, I guess, that either Agora likes him or they're like dating. Because Agora gets fucking pissed. She stomps her feet, and like the little like angry thing X goes above her head, and she's like,
just a little bit, just off the air here for a sec. We're not actually gonna tell the whole plot, are we?
No.
Oh, good.
The whole plot is listed. I didn't know.
No, it's just
you wanted to do with these, so I put the entire thing on here. I didn't know when I didn't know because I hadn't played this game, so I didn't know.
I'm not gonna tell the whole story, but it's just that part made me laugh really hard because like it just.
But
I
if
missed
you keep reading the script, the end of her entire plot line is on here. The same
I'm not
with,
gonna
yeah, but it is a very womp womp moment because you're like, "Hey, how you doing? Oh, you're taken. Okay, god damn, is my face red."
But it's so funny because like they don't. It's like they set you up for failure, like they did for fucking what's her pans at her wedding.
Cassandra. Or
2 is
Brandy, where it's like, and you're pregnant. You're like, what?
Sims 2 is notorious for setting you up for failure. Like,
Yep.
Well, this is good because if it's like a training thing, then it teaches you, like, hey, your actions, the other Sims will see what you do and react to what you do. So that's a good, like,
I just
you can
that
do whatever you want.
playing life stories made me realize how much I fucking miss that part of Sims 2. Like, Sims 2 was all about the stories and all about that whole thing or whatever.
Surprises.
Like, and it played out like a console game as opposed to playing out like Sims normally does. And I think that I really wish they would go back to that. But I don't know if they're going to be able to or if they want to. But I guess they're kind of trying to with, like, Strangerville.
It seems like a lot of program. I don't know how much, and also some of the, like, glitches, they've come out later, because I think one of the programmers for Sims 2 now runs it. That's a lady's name I can't remember. But she was like, some of these are just, like, literally mistakes in code. We just forgot to do this. Or we just forgot, like, Bella Goth was just an accident, the fact that she showed up in Strangetown. And we're just like, well, we're just going to let you guys deal with that, I guess.
Whoopsies!
Oh, well.
Oh, man. So about halfway through, not even halfway through, because really there's about a couple days into Riley's story, like, Vincent's story unlocks. And Vincent, of course, his life is Riley has no job, no home, no friends. Vincent, on the other hand, is a fucking CEO of JCN Corporation. He's constantly working. I'm like, what kind of fuckboy wrote this shit?
It's literally, he is the most, where is it? It's at the bottom. Vincent is the richest Sims in the Sims series. He has 2.8 million simoleons. The second richest is Sharon Foss. Is that Sims 3? Who is she? I don't know who that is. And the third is Mortimer Goth. He is richer than Mortimer Goth.
What about the land grabs, guys? Like, where do they fall?
I don't know.
But yeah, so, like, it's just like a totally different. Like, Riley has no money and no home, and Vincent is like, "Hi, I am shitting money." And so but he's working all the time, so he has no social life, and so he wants to juggle both. He's like, "Can Vincent juggle both love and labor?" I'm like, "Is he gonna have a baby?" His aspiration is fortune, which I think he already got that. But what kills me? He wants to become a criminal mastermind, sir.
Yeah,
sir.
And he's not in that.
How'd that happen? So, at the beginning of the story, Vincent is a wealthy CEO of Jaganator, whatever, Computer Networks, JCN.
Jagger. I don't know.
Jaganator just sounds stupid. Who has never been lucky in love. So I'm imagining some, like, real...
Gigantor?
Oh, shit, is it a Gigantor? Wasn't that with a G, though?
Gigantor? I don't know, man.
I can see it. Gigant.
It's spelled with a J, guys, which is not how you spell it. It's making it... I hate it. Anyway, let's go have it. Let's talk about this for 2.5 seconds. Is Vincent like some, like, super rich, like, Bill Gates type of dude with, like, the nerdy glasses and the shitty haircut? Anyway, so he eagerly returns from a business trip to his modest mansion. What the fuck is a modest mansion? Modest mansion over here in Bitville.
Only 6 bathrooms instead of 12.
Oh, fuck, man.
Slumming it.
I like that he lives in Bitville, which is like Silicon Valley, to see his new girlfriend, Samantha Hayden. Ooh. Samantha told Vincent she has a big surprise waiting for him when he got back. Perhaps his luck is changing. It's not. It's really not.
No.
It's totally not. He's been dating Samantha for 3 weeks, and he left her ass in his mansion. Strike one. Yeah. She was planning their wedding, And he was like, fuck no. He's like, 3 weeks, girl, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. And so he breaks up with her.
In Sims time, that's a lifetime.
True.
In Sims,
that's like your whole entire young adulthood.
That's a long time. So that's a long time.
He looks like that, though. He looks like weird. I don't know.
He's not homely looking. I've made Sims that look like him. Trying to think who he looks like.
Okay, but like it cracks me up because I love that she was planning their wedding and he was like, ma'am,
no,
ma'am, when did we get engaged? She's like, I'm gonna propose to you, and he's like, not today, Satan. He curbs her so hard, and then she leaves. Oh, and that's the start of Vincent's sad, ridiculous ass story. Like, it is a lot.
Both of these at the end have very drastic turns that I literally. I think I almost I literally went, "Oh my god!" at the end of these stories.
I remember thinking, "Am I playing The Sims or am I watching a soap opera?"
Yeah, Riley's takes some turns. I'm probably going to go back and play Vincent just because I want to see it happen. Also, what did Samantha look like? Was she like a trophy girlfriend?
Yeah, she had the straight blonde hair that Dana Caliente had, and she had that coat, that dress that was like low cut red dress, but had the black coat over it.
Oh yeah.
That outfit. Mm-hmm. So she had the I'm a rich bitch,
like the gold digger.
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah. That was absolutely her.
You take money,
I'm in need.
Yeah, you're trifling.
Crap, I can't remember all of it.
She's a gold digger. All right, so in all actuality, guys, playing. So I don't have Sims 2 on my computers anymore. I don't know where it went. I don't know why I don't have it anymore. I don't know what happened to Sims 2. I don't have the discs. I don't have my life. I don't have Sims 2. So this was like a full-on nostalgia trip back to Sims 2. I miss Sims 2 and Veronaville, and
I do. I miss the gameplay of it, the quirkiness of it all. Like Sims 2 was very quirky and very just. I didn't know I could do that, or just a whole bunch of what did you just do? How did it took time to figure.
Yep, like the first time your Sim got hit with a satellite, you're like, huh? What? How? Oh, right. Yeah, no, it makes sense now.
I guess you're dead now.
Oh, wow.
However,
right. That's the game I'm playing.
However, I forgot how the controls are so different.
They are different.
And so it threw me off because it has a Sims 2 controller to play the life stories too. But it was such a good little trip down nostalgia lane. Like, it was just so great to see. I didn't do the free play, which I might go back and do too, just so I can go in that shitty cast and make a person.
They're updating faster because they have get famous stuff in their cast now. Because I've seen it on the Reddit threads.
In what cast?
In the free play thing.
Oh no, I meant free play in the stories. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the free play is, and
Sims Mobile is called free play.
Ma'am, who's playing Sims Mobile? I'm sorry, and if you do, we're not shitting on you.
There's a whole subreddit
for the Sims Mobile. I guess.
All right, there's Sims Free Play and there's Sims Mobile. I don't know which is which. Never mind.
Yeah, they're two different ones. I play neither.
What the fuck is the difference? Okay,
whatever. I don't know. Sorry, get back on track. Sims, you'll go in the shitty cast.
Yes, I want to go in the shitty cast and make a person. Maybe I'll make a little shitty family. Maybe I'll go back to how I used to play when I was young and didn't mind children. Maybe I didn't mind kids. In Sims 2, the kids weren't very annoying because they weren't around a lot. They didn't do shit. You
could send them to private school.
Maybe that's why I didn't mind kids until Sims 4. I hate them. I hate parenthood.
The toddlers are rougher though.
I
in Sims
just
2.
I just really hate Parenthood. I got to figure out how to disable that pack.
Could you use cheats in this game?
I didn't actually try because I was following the storyline, so I don't think so.
I don't think you could during the storyline, but I think you could after the storyline. But I'm not sure.
I mean, because I think you have the goals to complete, so you can't really give her money or anything like that. But I also don't remember the cheats for Sims 2. Is Sims 2 still Rosebud?
Rosebud, Bullprop,
Yeah.
Truth. Bullprop.
Dot testing cheats enabled true.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like when you do bullprop, it's like a small b but a large p, and then testing is a small t, but then enabled cheats is with a capital E and capital C.
Oh, I always did all lowercase.
No, I think it had to be with the case sensitivity. Because when I tried it without the case sensitivity, it never worked. And then I always had to check which one I didn't have, like the right case, uppercase or lowercase.
The turning cheats on has gotten shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter.
Yes.
Thank God.
Fortunately.
I'm always super worried that with each pack that comes out, whatever, they're going to like stop cheats. Yes. Every time I'm like, oh God, does it still work? If they disabled cheats, though, do you think that people would stop playing?
People would riot.
This is a game that it's surprising how much they've just given up of like, okay, you're going to mod it. Okay, you're going to put custom content in it. Okay, you're going to cheat. Okay. Because I think they tried to curb it in Sims 3 with the custom content with the gallery. But now they've just embraced it in The Sims 4. Of just
like people are always going to find a way.
So with but like with the money cheat, that was them though, right? They put that in.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the cheats are them.
I'm like, well then why were you whatever. Okay, so
I mean they probably did it for testing purposes. I would assume that it was there originally.
And then we just
I think they released it. When they released Sims 2, I think they gave you all the cheats.
Yep. It's just like, here, have them, use them, don't use them. Because, I mean, it would be fun to just be able to start a game. And I don't think you would be able to experience everything the game had to offer if you didn't have the cheats, because you constantly have to work for money. And there'd be items there that you could never use because you wouldn't be able to purchase them.
Well,
so maybe that's what it is.
In Sims 1, before I realized there were cheats, my people didn't even have, like, they all shared a bed. They slept in shifts. Like,
there's one lookout.
So that's probably why the cheats are there. Like, some people could use it as a life simulator, and other people could go like, I can do whatever I want, and just run with that.
I'm going to use the money cheats and just troll people on the internet all day.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
That's what my Sims would do if I left them to their own devices. My
Sims will play Sims Forever a lot. Like, they play that a lot on their phone. I'm like, why do you... Like, they'll just be walking around, standing, and they're like, pick up their phones, I'm playing. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, finish your walking. Like, I told you to go to the bathroom, and you just stopped walking in the middle of the street to play on your phone. What the fuck is wrong with you? I hate them. That was angry.
Okay. Are you okay, Vanity?
No. Not much. I'm angry. No. Okay. Anyway, but so you can't. I looked to see if you could buy life stories like on Amazon or whatever, and you cannot. Like, look, guys. I found a place to get it. It's probably not legal. Maybe it is at this point. Who knows? But like, you can't buy it. Like, there's no other way to fucking get it. And I was like, well,
it is on Amazon, but it's like $40.
It's so expensive. It's not necessary. There's more than what it
costs. I don't think it was $40 when it came out.
It wasn't.
Don't worry, you can buy a used one for $26.81 though. So there's that.
No.
Dumb.
But I don't want it. Really, I will say this though, the game did hold up. Like, it held up really well. It kind of made me want to play Sims 2 again, but then I had to find it and I had to buy it. I wish I had gotten that like Sims 2 free bundle pack thing that they gave out that one time, but I was
the Ultimate Collection? Yeah, I
Yeah.
got that one. I didn't even know they were giving it out. It was just like, I can't use Sims 2 anymore because Origins, but I bought all these games. What do I have to do with it now? They were like, here, have the Origin edition for free.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
when they stopped backing it up, if you had at least one Sims game in your Origin account, one Sims 2 game in your Origin account, they just gave you the Sims 2 Complete Edition.
Yeah. I actually had to contact their customer service and go like, I bought this and now I can't use it anymore. What the hell, you guys? And then they were like, oh, here, have this. I was like, okay, fine. Fine, EA.
I'm happy it made me very happy that I bought Apartment Life like later when Origin came out, because I was like, oh, good, now I have all of them.
Oh, Apartment Life.
I was very overwhelmed when I started the game. I was like, there's so many options that I don't know what to do with.
I'm still contemplating going back to Sims 3 and getting that that weird future one that I never got.
Into the Future?
Yeah, that.
It's pretty fun. I always used to make robots, and I'd get the robots, and then I'd design them to look like GLaDOS and Wheatley from Portal 2. And I'd make the GLaDOS one like super mean, and the Wheatley one like super clumsy, and it's still the greatest thing I've ever done. Look, Portal games are great, you guys. You should play them.
I love Portal.
Portal is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, biggest part that I love about Portal 2 is fucking Stephen Merchant as Wheatley. He's a delight, and GLaDOS is just But we're talking about The Sims now, not Portal.
I've never played Portal, but I will say
it's fun.
I will say that I went back because I'm a masochist, and I went to go play Mass Effect from the beginning.
Oh, honey.
I like pain.
Apparently you do. I'm playing through 2 again because I want to play 3 and try to mod it again this time. And hopefully it'll work. So I'm now at the point in 2. I think like I'm like just before the halfway point.
Hey,
finish recruiting everyone.
Okay, well, to wrap up, Life Stories it's not like the deep dive, really, guys. It's not that hard of a game. It's literally just a storyline, and I really wish they had made more. I really do. Like, I don't know why they didn't make any more. Like, why
they did?
No,
there were some expansions.
Yeah, like they did the cabin. Like, make more like if other iterations of the game, like Sims 3 life stories and Sims 4 life stories.
Oh, like that, yeah.
Sold. Sims.
It would have.
They probably couldn't figure it out. The game's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably couldn't like combine it with along with the
damn color wheel makes it
color wheel. They probably wouldn't know how to combine it maybe with the open world. I think the open world is what really dragged the Sims 3 down and made it so like really bogged it down.
They tried.
I mean, I have talked about this. Like every time someone went somewhere, a new car would spawn in their inventory. Like that's probably, I don't know, maybe they couldn't figure it out, or maybe they were like, we don't need it because the Sims 3 is so great, which it is. I'm going to die on this hill. Sims 3 was great. Fight me. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. But they did make other like Sims 2 life stories, but kind of like in that series, they made the Castaway stories, which is my absolute favorite. So great.
I never played it. I wonder. If it's on that thing that I found, that website that I found the Sims life story.
You should definitely look it up, and you should definitely play it if it is, because it's great. It's my favorite in the series because they made pet stories as well, or pet life stories or something like that, which is also good. But Castaway is the greatest.
One? Do you need the original Sims 2 life stories to get those ones?
No. They run on their own.
Oh,
don't need a base game. And Castaway Stories is great because you get to play on a deserted island because you're like shipwrecked, and then you come into contact with like a little idol. It's called Spalding, and there's some romance. Yeah. You touch up with the locals, and it's great. Absolutely great. I loved it.
Well, guys, I will do some investigating, and if I am able to find a way to play the other ones, then I'll let you guys know.
You will definitely let Ava know because she wants to play Castaway Stories again and can't find her damn disc.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway because I don't have a disc drive anymore. Womp womp.
Right, that's the thing too. Like I don't. But if you guys do want to play Life Stories. Thank you. My brain left. If you guys want to play Life Stories, drop us an email at undertheplumbobpodcast@gmail.com. I personally will answer you, and I personally will give you that link. You're welcome.
Because she cares. She cares about you.
Spread.
I'm spreading all of the Sims 2 Life Stories love. And if I find the other ones, I will let you guys know then too. I'll also let you guys know the next episode if I find them. That way, if you have other iterations that you, or if you find them, hell, you find them first. You let me know. Like if hey Vanity, shoot an email with a link in there, please and thank you. Please don't put a virus in it though. My computer's already I had to buy a new one earlier this year. Please don't make me buy another one, guys. Don't be mean. Thanks. Well, that's all I'd say about that. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Also, I think Vincent does look a little bit like Don Draper, but like a tan version of him, like a real super tan version of Don Draper. But he also has the hair. He also has the hairline of what's his pants. The one that married Rory from Gilmore Girls.
Dean?
No.
Oh no. The Pete Campbell.
Yeah, he has a hairline of him. His hairline got so shitty. The longer that show went on, it was really bad.
And I like that was a show choice because the actor doesn't have that hairline.
Wait, which one was that?
On Mad Men.
Oh,
on Angel. Did you watch Angel?
Yes.
You know his son.
The kid his son.
Yeah.
He plays Pete Campbell.
Oh God,
he's the worst, but then slowly turns into not so bad.
He's still pretty shitty.
Oh yeah,
he was the least racist of all of them, and you're just like, oh, he got layers, I guess.
Can we all just sort of low-key agree that the whole thing in Angel with that kid was the worst?
It was not good.
Worst.
I hated it so much.
Why did that storyline exist?
As soon as that kid came in, I was like, that's it. That's and that was the second, that was the first of 2 series that got ruined with David Boreanaz in it. That got ruined when a kid came in. The second one was Bones, if you're curious. Kids ruin everything, man.
Listen, if the entire series of Angel could have just been how season 5 was, I would have loved it. Season 5 was just nutso pants, and
the entire series of Angel just be about Fred.
Yeah,
that's so great.
Fred was.
I still can't get over the fact that Allison Hannigan is married to fucking Wesley.
I know.
It's great.
When I found out about that, I was like, "What?"
And they have two little children.
They dress up for. Go look at their Halloween costumes every year because I think
it's hilarious.
So they go all out.
It's on. I follow her on Instagram, and it's really funny. But yeah,
her and Neil Patrick Harris, his family also.
Neil Patrick Harris always has these great costumes. It's true.
They did one when they were their 2 kids were Batman and Batgirl, and then they dressed up, and then their 2 dads dressed up as the Batman villains. And I was like,
"Oh, that's so cool."
Do you want Neil Patrick Harris as the Riddler? That's
Hold on, time out. I think we broke Melissa by explaining to her that it's the same actor from Angel. That is
oh God.
Okay. Connor. Yes. Oh, it's Connor. That's his name.
Yeah, it's Connor.
Connor is Pete Campbell. Correct. Wow. He's really good at being a whiny little bitch.
Yeah. And he married Rory from Gilmore Girls, and they have kids.
I think they met on Mad Men. Fun fact.
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Was she in Mad Men?
Mm-hmm.
For a couple.
Yeah, he had an affair with her. Yeah, the actors are married.
We lost her again. Come back.
Did you know that Alison Brie is married to the younger DeFranco? Is that going to break you? Okay.
No, she didn't.
Okay. That's allowed.
Oh, side note. So we were in Vegas. And there was this random like magician illusionist ad, whatever. His name was something Franco. I'm like, oh my god, is he a long lost Franco brother? Is there a Franco brother who's a magician in Vegas? I tried to look it up, but I couldn't figure it out. So if that's a thing, that's weird.
Honestly, though, it would surprise me if there was.
Right? Those brothers are weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's been Life Stories. Play it. Love it. Live it. Life Stories. Riley.
Yep.
Fuck Vincent. But Riley. Because Vincent's a dick. Actually, don't. I'm going to play a storyline because I feel like it's twisty and turny. So.
He's not a complete dick. He just has money.
Yeah.
I think that storyline so you can play something without having to worry about money.
Probably. But why they have to make it a dude, though? Why couldn't they make it a girl?
Because it was 2007.
Yep.
And girls aren't CEOs. What?
Girls don't make money.
To be fair, if you played Vincent's story, played as a millionaire these days, people would probably actively be trying to kill him.
You think that's not going to happen directly after?
And eat the rich.
Rich. Steal their money. But if you eat the rich and steal their money, then I become rich and then someone will eat me. And I don't want that to happen.
No, distribute it to the masses, man. Nobody should hoard all that wealth. That's the point. Nobody should sit on the same amount of money that 5 major countries combined have as their their income. It's not right. It's not right. Eat the rich.
It's the circle of life.
It's the hoarding that gets me. We've all seen what happens to hoarders, people.
They get crushed
Not
by
good.
money.
Just crushed by stacks of money instead of newspapers.
And under the money, you'll find like little rats or something that have been crushed. I can't watch animal hoarders. It makes me sad.
No, God, it's the worst.
Our new Under the Money is our new finance
podcast. None of us have it, so I don't know how well this will go.
Yeah, probably not. Don't take financial advice from me, who's
you want that game? Go buy that game.
Yeah, that's basically it. That's my strategy. I really shouldn't buy this. Whoop, I bought it.
You want that food? Go get that food.
Nope, I'm going to be responsible. Why is my credit card in my hand? That's basically how it goes.
I had to stop myself from buying a light-up headband from the Trans-Siberian Orchestra thing last night. And I was like, I don't need this. It's going to sit in my house.
God, I've been just wanting to get a MacBook for the longest time, but I also want to get some savings in my savings account. So I was like, I could buy a MacBook. I could buy it right now, but I'm not going to do it. I was really proud of myself, but I still really want a MacBook.
I would say you should do it, but I'm like, why the fuck do you need a MacBook? You can't play any of your Sims on it.
No, I can't, but I can take it on the train with me very easily, and then I can actually study for my web design course.
Or you can just buy a nice little PC that it has the same specs as a MacBook for $80 million cheaper.
But those aren't as light. I'm looking for something small and light and compact, and the laptops that are just as light and compact are pretty much just as expensive as a MacBook. And in that case, I'm like, I want a MacBook.
Get a Surface.
No, I don't want a laptop tablet combo. It just no. It weirds me out.
And choo-choo to the final choo-choo.
Yep.
All right, guys. All right, so let's just roll into...
Cut all of that out, by the way. Nobody needs to know that I have to buy a MacBook, that I want a MacBook. Nobody needs to know that.
Should we read the review from IGN about what they thought about Life Stories?
They were not happy about it.
They weren't. Somebody should read that.
I'll go. So this is a review from IGN.com. Who say, once you get into the game itself and explore its depths, however, you'll notice the price paid for the performance boost. You can only have the default Four Corners neighborhood, whereas in The Sims 2, you can have literally infinite neighborhoods. The Four Corners neighborhood is quite a bit smaller than anything in The Sims 2, and the house lots are significantly smaller as well. The largest Life Stories lot is roughly 1/4 the size of the largest Sims 2 lot. You also only have a maximum of 4 family members, which is half the cap in Sims 2.
Look, the issue I have with this review is like, fuckers, of course everything is cut down. That's so you can play it on your motherfucking laptop. That was the whole point. If you can play the big shit, you would play the big shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't think you understood what was going on. Like, that review made me really angry, but because it just like. The
whole point of it is that like you can play it, so it has to be reduced.
I mean, they're correct. It is the price you pay for the performance boost. But if that's something that you're happy with, if that's a price you're happy to pay, then why the fuck not, right?
Because also, at least you get to play something.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I feel like the largest. How big was the lot? The biggest lot for Sims 2?
64 by 64 now.
So like 1/4 of that's still a pretty good size house.
I would think.
You would think.
So that's what they meant by his what do they call Vincent's house?
A modest mansion?
His modest mansion, because it can't be an actual mansion, because tiny little living space.
Every time I think of Modest Mansion, I think of Modest Mouse.
What the hell is a Modest Mouse?
It's a band.
It's a band.
Oh.
Okay, so, well, guys, that's Life Stories. So we're going to have a little mini, probably in the next Cowplant episode, just a little interjection where I'm going to tell you if I found the other Life Story iterations, and I'll give you a heads up. But if you find them first, you let me know. Hit us up on that Gmail. Okay. So we're going to roll now into what just happened. What happened? We have 2 Father Winters this time.
Oh dear.
Christmas time is here.
Christmas time.
Creepy Santa's back.
Creepy Father Winter. All right, so I'll read the first one because it's small. And I don't want to read the next one because it's way long. All right, so this is from Lori. Lori said, so on the night of Winterfest, I put a bug on Father Winter. You can't remember his actual name. No, it's Father Winter.
Father Winter.
Clement Frost.
Oh. Fancy.
There you go. After he left, I went into listening device to monitor him for my career daily task. He said it's okay. Everyone has a secret kid. And I was just like, what?
He would know, though.
I'm pretty sure he definitely does.
He has lots of them, but I love how he's like, it's okay. Everyone has a secret kid. Ugh. In a basement?
I mean, let's be fair. When it comes to Father Winter, you could probably have an annual convention of all of his secret children, like the Secret Kids of Clement Frost 2019 or something.
Christmas Con.
Christmas Con.
Christmas Con.
This is wearing long after Christmas, but we're keeping it in our hearts and souls by reading these stories.
Absolutely. Well, maybe you want to read the next one then, Caitlin.
Okay. This is from Lauren. She emailed us. She says, so I'm playing in my save file that I started after playing the Sims 4 tutorial. This is what I do when I'm bored or don't feel like playing any of my more interesting save files. I've
never played the tutorial. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, because that came in after the fact.
Yeah, no. I never played it.
I played it, and then I got stuck.
Oh, no. She's never letting you leave.
Yeah, no, I literally couldn't continue because there were one of the goals that I couldn't complete. It's really weird.
Oh.
Anywho, continue.
Okay. So this is just a basic household, mom, dad, 2 daughters, a child and a toddler currently. So it's Winterfest, and the kids were so excited. So was I, because it was the first time she ever played through Winterfest after getting the seasons pack. They opened the presents, and then Santa showed up. The day ended. It was great, and I saved my game and turned it off. Okay, so that all happened the last time I played. Tonight, she started up the save again, and her household is going about their day, and I noticed that Santa is still there, just chilling, casual. Whatever. I have the dad go ask him to leave. But that's not an option for some reason. So I make him say, go away from the mean menu. Then they start to argue. I let it go because I assume Santa will just leave eventually. The whole day goes by. Santa is still hanging around the house. I ignore him. He's gonna leave eventually, right? Everyone gets tired. My main sim, Janelle, puts the kids to bed, and then she and the dad go to bed. I'm fast-forwarding through the night, and then I notice Santa in the parents' bedroom in his polka dot underwear, just like standing there by the bed.
Doing what? Doing what?
It's like peeping Tom all over again.
I told you, creepy Santa.
Janelle wakes up and is uncomfortable. Fair. Meanwhile, her mother's ghost is breaking all the things in the bathroom. Oh no! I make the dad wake up and tell Santa to go away again, and since they already dislike each other, still not asked to leave option from either sim. Santa stops off of their room and still in his polka dot underwear and naps on the couch. My sims go back to sleep for a minute, but then the dad is hungry, so he wakes up to get food. He's eating leftover ham dinner when Santa shows up and starts eating a salad, still in his underwear. I make them argue. Still no option to ask Santa to leave, so I decide to just ignore him. The dad goes back to bed. Santa's hanging out with Janelle's mother's ghost. You know, typical stuff. I don't even know when Santa left, but it was sometime the next day. Thank goodness. Sorry, kids, Dad and Santa are enemies now. And she got a couple screenshots.
What? I just don't know what happened to his pants.
Those are delightful.
What happened to his pants?
Are those... Is that heart underwear? Those are little hearts on his underwear.
It is! This house is cute, by the way.
It's super cute.
Also,
you made this house, Lauren, it's cute.
Can we just talk for a second about how this ghost is just fucking poltergeisting all over this house? Like, it's just a wrecking shop.
Break all the things.
Whee! That's all you do when you're ghost.
She obviously didn't like what she found in her Christmas stocking. So.
She's like, fuck all y'all. All right. Coming up in some episodes, Llama is doing the alphabet building challenge. What the fuck is that?
They get to build houses in the shape of the alphabet. So, like, a house in the shape of an A or a house in the shape of a B. I ran away screaming from this challenge.
I'm so happy I don't have to do that.
I don't understand how to do roofs, so making a curved building.
Yeah, same. I probably would hurt somebody. That is, when I heard that was a thing, I was just like, why would anyone want to do that to themselves? I don't understand. But then again, I'm not a builder.
I don't understand how curved buildings work, so I don't know.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, man. It's like right up there with the toddlers. Fuck building alphabet houses and fuck kids.
We did pull in Julia, though, so any reason to have more Julia is a good reason.
That is a good reason.
Okay, so we have shoot-outs, guys. We have shoot-outs. This is from people. This is from Lissa Endomami on Apple. She says, Susu. Hi. Thank you so much for this podcast. I've been playing The Sims from the beginning. I remember the day I bought The Sims 1 like it happened yesterday. Girl, I'm glad you do, because I sure as shit don't. That thing appeared in my house somehow. This magic. I don't know where it came from. This podcast has inspired me to play differently, building skills and relationships with other houses, not just the ones I create. I also love The Sims lore episodes. Holy moly, this game is such a huge part of my life, and I'm so happy, inspired, and grateful I can now share my love with more people, even if it's in podcast form. I'm always laughing with you guys. Thanks again. Mo, we're laughing with you too.
Oh, sweet. I also love the lore episodes. They're my favorites. I'm glad you like them too.
Because we get to put on our tinfoil hats. I'm giving you a virtual high five because we're now friends.
High fives across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I'm going to take the second one because I fucking love this username. Evil Genius CSI. Who also says Sul Sul. I love this podcast.
Oh, they say Subsul.
What?
They say Subsul.
Oh, Subsul.
They're cooler than we are.
That works. So they say, I love this podcast so much. It's like hanging out with a group of friends who love The Sims as much as I do. I've been playing since day one, and hearing all the reminiscing, learning new facts about a game I love, and new challenges has been the best. No, Evil Genius CSI, you're the best. Thank you so much for your review.
That was me giving you a virtual high five.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it now. That's what that is. And for anybody else, if you would like a shout out, it's simple. Just leave us a little review on iTunes. So we are Plumbobcast on Instagram and Twitter, Plumbob Podcast on Reddit, Under the Plumbob Podcast on Facebook and Tumblr. We have a website, undertheplumbob.com. There's a contact form there, or you can email us at undertheplumbobpodcast@gmail.com. Now, we're also on Twitch and YouTube, where we provide video content. We're Under the Plumbob Podcast. We have a weekly Twitch stream at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard U.S. time. And one of our Simizens, Dom, NerdyDude247 on Twitter, he's great. He stepped up as our Sims console expert because none of us play console because we suck. So you can check out his weekly posts on Tumblr at Under the Console. So I already asked you pretty please to politely rate, review, subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Or maybe you can also do it on Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, Google Play, Pandora, and more. If you listen to your podcasts on a different app and you want us to also be on that app, let us know which app it is, and then we'll make it happen.
Yeah!
We also have a Patreon. So you can follow our page there, and you can check out our options. We have something for everyone. So everybody who contributes gets an automatic invitation to our private Discord channel. So if you ever want to go on a tangent with Team Choo Choo, just follow us on Patreon, and you get to do that live in like real life. And merch. We have merch. Wear us on your body.
Such cute merch.
It is cute merch. Oh God, I saw those hoodies and I want one so bad.
I have one. I bought one. I haven't worn it yet though.
Oh my God, I want it so bad.
I got a white one, so I'm afraid to wear it.
I have to put a moratorium on spending for myself until after the holidays, but you best believe the new year, your girl is getting a fucking hoodie. Yes.
I'm getting that as a reward for my next weight loss goals, so there.
I want that, and I want that team, I want the Team Cowplant water bottle.
Yeah, hydrate for sure. I need to get me one of those.
So
one day.
You want me to do the thanks?
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, thanks. As always, there's a lot of stuff from the Sims Wiki on here, Sims community. Carl.
Hey, boyfriend Carl.
We also are not alone in the podcast community anymore. We are very excited that Simmers Digest is also a podcast. It's like a verbal magazine about the Sims by Technobabble. So if you want another Sims podcast to listen to during the breaks, his is released on Sundays. And of course, thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm really sorry that I kind of sound like this. It is what it is, guys. It's the season for germs and shit. So
yeah, thanks, guys. We love you. You're the best. And also thank you to Caitlin for joining us for today's episode. Because our dear
thanks, Caitlin.
So thank you.
No problem. I heard there was drama, so I came. Here I am.
We do love Team Cowplama.
Cowplama is the best.
Cowplama. So guys, thank you for listening. Thanks for listening to us for another year, because now we're in 2020, so that's cool.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Badish. Dag dag.
Go subscribe to our Patreon, guys. It's great. You're going to love it.
You're right there.